This 2JZ is going to be inside of this BRZ pretty soon. So this bad boy right here is the 2JZ GE, not the GTE. This is the non-turbo motor. Obviously, we're going to be changing that. I already have parts on the way to turn this thing into a turbo-capable motor. The biggest difference between this motor and the turbo motor, which is capable of holding just ridiculous horsepower, is the internals. The biggest difference is that this motor has much weaker rods than the turbo motor. I already took care of that. I already have a bunch of parts on order. We are going to make this thing capable of holding at least 500 horsepower. Anything over 500 I think is just going to be ridiculous, and I'm not even going to be able to use it in the BRZ. 500 is like the maximum power I'm trying to hit. The pistons and rods for this thing are already sitting in my house. Now we're not going to be installing all that today. Today we're just going to open up this motor, look at it, make sure there's no like major damages done to this thing. I want to get this motor all torn apart and sent out to the machine shop so that we can get everything cleaned out and all that good stuff. But I wanted to quickly introduce the new motor to you guys. I'm so excited. We have a lot of work ahead of us. What do you think about this? Are you excited about the freaking 2J?
I am. It's a really big move.
It is a big move. I know this thing doesn't look pretty right now. This thing is a 20-plus-year-old motor. It's got so much dirt and grime all over it. Obviously, we're not going to throw this in just as it is. We're going to make this thing look pretty. And if you guys know what color we should make the valve covers and timing belt and all that stuff, leave it down in the comments below. Let me know what color scheme we should go with the engine, because I have no clue what to do right now. All I know is I want this thing to look real freaking pretty when it's in the engine bay. I cannot wait to get started on this thing. With that being said, let's go ahead and start opening this thing up. She glittery. We got the cams out. I think I might be going with aftermarket cams. I was talking to Zeno about cams, and I don't know anything about cams. Aftermarket, stock, I don't know anything about them. I need to decide on what cams to get after I get my turbo, so I have no idea what cams I'll be getting. We're gonna take care of these as if I'm reusing them. All right, 1, 2, 3. These crankshafts are good till like 700 horsepower. I'd rather just keep this crankshaft, to be honest, but the whole block is taken apart. Let's just pick this up tomorrow because I'm super tired right now. It's dark outside. It is the middle of the night. Let's clean up, go home, and I will catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, boys. It is currently the next day. Last night, we finished stripping down to the bare block. The JZ motor is all torn apart. We have just a pile of JZ parts sitting right over there. And I think we have some good news about this motor. So just quickly glancing at it, you know, I'm not a machinist or anything like that, but just looking at it, it looks like all the cylinder walls seem to be in good condition. There's no like serious scoring or anything like that. Now, obviously, I'm going to take it to the machine shop, get it all checked out, make sure that there is nothing wrong with this block. But just looking at it as of right now, we look like we should be in good condition. These 2JZ blocks are freaking insane. This thing can hold so much damn power. It's actually ridiculous. We're definitely not going to be pushing the limits on this block by any means, but I'm just really excited that we were able to scoop this up for the BRZ, and the motor is in good condition. We are currently waiting for a bunch of parts, and I still have to order a bunch more parts. One thing I was slightly concerned about last night is the crankshaft. Now, I don't know if the crankshaft has excessive wear or not. One of them seemed to have a little bit more wear than the rest of the camshaft. I'm gonna take this camshaft to the machine shop, have them check it out. Hopefully I don't have to get another one because these OEM crankshafts are good for like 700 horsepower or something crazy like that. If we can stick with the OEM crankshaft, I would prefer that. All the OEM pistons and rods seem to be in good condition too, but honestly, who cares because we're upgrading. This tiny little rod is one of the biggest reasons why the GE motor can't handle big power. Luckily, we already have a replacement to this. One thing that I have no knowledge in whatsoever is heads. I have no idea how to tell if a head is good or not. I'm gonna quickly hose down all these parts just so we don't have excessive oil sitting in the back of my truck. And then I'm gonna try dropping everything off to the machine shop so that way we can get everything back and that way we can start building this block as soon as freaking possible. If it was up to me, this 2J would already be in that BRZ right now, but we have a long road ahead of us. If you guys wanna stay tuned for the Gen 2 2JZ swap BRZ build, I'm gonna try documenting everything I can. If you guys wanna stay tuned for that, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, follow me on Instagram, all the social media and all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.